What's up, guys? Thanks for joining Bar Cartel. One more time. What's up, guys? Bar Cartel.
I was about to take a drink. I know.
What's up, guys? Bar Cartel. There we go.
Do you mean to do it? Oh my God, no, I didn't mean to do it. I spoke out.
No, you got it.
I spoke out. I spoke out. I spoke out.
Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. What's up, guys? Bar Cartel coming at you where we bring happy hour at home. Thanks for joining our next installment of Cocktail Conversations. We are really excited to have you guys here and we are ready to dive in. So how are you guys feeling this week?
Feeling good.
How are you living into your Scorpio season?
I'm owning it. Owning it.
Yes.
I'm all about it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Embrace it, know it, love it.
Are
Whatever.
you doing anything special? This is your birthday week?
Yeah, a little COVID friendly. Spending a lot of time, friends, family, hanging out with y'all. It's
Oh, you
really.
are?
We're hanging out.
You didn't
Anyway,
hang out?
but hanging out with my
Anyway,
All right.
so
What's in this drink?
So you made
Help
this
us
drink,
get
right?
through that moment with this drink.
Wait, can we have an all moment with your
Y'all
drink?
are
What is
haters.
this?
Y'all are hating.
What
This
is
is called the Bourbon Renewal.
Okay.
What's in it? Because it tastes a little like berry-ish.
Berry-ish, yeah.
Give it to us.
It's called Creme de Cassis, and it's half an ounce of Creme de Cassis, 2 ounces of bourbon, an ounce of lemon juice, and a half an ounce of syrup, simple syrup.
Nice.
And
the
it's
creme de
another
cassis
drink
is-
from Death and Company as well.
It's
Really?
It's blackberry, right?
Yeah,
Blackberry
it's a-
liqueur.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
impressive
as
drink.
you could tell.
Yeah,
I'm killing my.
Oh yeah,
That's good.
you're on the edges.
Hey, it's been
I'm
one of those
afraid.
weeks with the election.
With the election.
All right.
Shout out
All
to
right.
all.
Right.
For those of you guys who don't know, if this is your first episode of Cocktail Conversations, we put 15 minutes on the clock and we discuss a topic up until that time limit goes off. As soon as you hear that buzzer, we have to stop, put the conversation down, and then it is what it is at that point.
And that's where y'all take over.
That's where y'all take
In the
over and y'all
comments.
come with us. So this week, since I brought the conversation, I want Mom to start it off.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. So you ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1. What are your thoughts on age-appropriate dress? What is okay and what's not okay? What's okay for you?
I mean, okay, so y'all see me today bringing the colorful.
little color.
I see Rainbow Johnson. Okay.
All right, look, let's clarify this because I really want to dive in because there's so many ways we could go with this. So when we're talking age appropriate dress, are you saying like as you hit certain milestones,
Yes.
you need
I'm
to
saying, like-
start and stop certain things?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah?
It's like Preston's young, so like you start even like 10 and you work
Yes.
your way up. Preston's eventually gonna get to the age where it's not Fortnite t-shirts anymore. It's gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
But
to
he's going to determine
he's
that.
gonna determine that for
Okay.
himself, but silently. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And so what happens is he takes that behavior into his adulthood and he's still determining.
Yes.
And maybe he shouldn't.
Yes.
Okay.
Or on the reciprocal, Emery gets older and then she's a little bit ahead of her time, and then that's a no.
Right.
Yeah, that's a no.
That's a no.
Right.
So,
And that might be a parent shit.
yeah, and now
Yeah.
she's wearing long sleeves in the summertime.
So are we all okay to say that we're starting at 20s? Because
Yeah,
let's
fair.
not
Yeah,
go with
that's
the
fair.
kids.
That's
Let's
fair.
start like in the 20s. Okay.
Yeah.
So 20s, you are getting to know yourself. You are trying different things out. I mean, I know when I moved to New York in my 20s and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I had one person who I worked with, she pulled me to the side and was like, hey girl, let me
That happened?
introduce you to some things.
Oh, no.
And no. It was probably one of the best things ever because once that happened, that was probably the first time that I started to identify that clothes weren't just to cover your body. That clothes were like, there was personal style.
You've never told me the story. That's insane. Okay.
We'll talk.
Okay, oh my God.
Anyway, so here's my deal. Like, I have slowly grown into I think you're still kind of always evolving in your style. That being said, there are some no-nos.
Like what?
Okay. So I believe, first of all, that when you're in your 20s, you should be able to explore. You have 10 full years of
Exploration ahead of you.
exploration,
I
right?
know, yeah. You've been very open about that.
Let me see your
Piercings,
belly
tattoos,
button. Let me see
all
all
of
of
it.
it, right? When you get to 30, it's edit season. Okay?
Facts. That is
Right?
fact. That is fact.
It's edit season, and that's for men and for women, because I don't know, like, sometimes, I mean, women, like, we drive, I think we kind of drive fashion a lot, so a lot of the time the focus is on women, but I think men, they get lost in the sauce, and really men need to be thinking about this too.
But I mean, what's the issue with the man? Like, trying to think about things, you know, like, outside of your 20s, I see a lot of like men in their 30s. They'll try to navigate towards suits. But
do you want
what's
to tag
wrong?
team this together? Because I have so many things
But
that
what's
men do.
okay?
Yeah.
So many things. Are you really asking?
And you're not
I'm
even
really
there
asking.
yet.
You're
Yeah,
not there.
Yeah, but look, I mean, my friends that know me, like, I had my nose pierced like 3 times, and I got to the age where I was like, all right, I don't need it anymore. Like, I got to a point where I wanted it. I wanted a nose ring. I had it. I took it out. Now it's not a thing anymore. You weren't a fan of it. You were like.
Well, I
you're
wasn't a fan of it for many reasons.
Yeah, like what? I did.
Because, like, I just felt like you weren't taking care of it. So I was like, I don't want to look at that.
But it wasn't dirty.
Okay, we don't want to veer off. Okay, so
I'm just
nose
saying.
piercings.
I'm
Go ahead.
saying
What else?
like I'm in my 20s, so technically, like you said, if we follow that framework, like I'm in the time to explore and do whatever I want.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Get gauges if I want to. I'm not doing that, but like whatever.
Yes.
If I take that into my 30s and 40s, is like, and that's just me. It's like, oh, he's always had that. Are you saying that there's no room for like?
So I think I mean, there's so much. Like, I think it really,
it can
I know.
split.
I think it really depends on, I mean, so if we're talking societal, like, this is what's going to be accepted in order for you to do these certain things, as opposed to, like, I'm expressing who I am or whatever. Look, at the end of the day, like, no judgment. You can do whatever you want. That being said, I will judge you. Like, personally, because I feel like, you know me, like, I'm always trying to be your style guru. Like,
Yes.
I see the potential, but then, like, when you came over in those pants the other day, I was like,
Call
what's
out.
happening right now? And I let you try it, right? Try it. Eric had these very interesting fatigues. And I mean, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna let you do whatever you want. But I do think that there's, like, everybody's body is a certain way, and to me, I think you're built for a certain way, a certain look, a certain thing. I see where you could
But I also say too, I mean, not only that, not just about a body type. I think it has a lot to do with where a person is professionally, where a person is even from a personality perspective, because you don't want to have the clothes wear you. You want to wear the clothes.
Yes.
And sometimes people will do things and they're over here just trying to have a fashion statement, but it looks crazy because the clothes are almost too much because their personality doesn't match that. It's almost too overbearing.
And I think clothes reflect your personality. I think
For
that
sure.
they should fully reflect your personality.
That's
Like,
facts.
for me, it's very important for me that I try very hard to show up differently every single day. It's important to me. But that's because at my core, I'm a designer, and, like, things need to, like,
Creative.
constantly evolve.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to personally do that with myself.
Right.
Whereas sometimes, like, you might have your thing that works for you, and I'm like, find that thing that works for you and then rock it to the fullest.
All right, well, we got to get into what are the don'ts, because we started. What are some
There's
don'ts?
so many
We can
don'ts.
start with your don'ts, then we can go to Auntie's
Okay,
don'ts. then
so
Devon, your
look,
don'ts.
here's the deal.
And we don't
I'm-
only want to focus on men because you guys.
No.
I'm gonna high level
No,
list here.
she's not
Okay,
gonna go into
I
all of
think if you are a man over the age of 35 and you are wearing any type of jersey,
Oh God.
Wait.
any type of jersey,
Any type of
aside
jersey,
from
like,
going to
going to a
pro
game.
sports game,
Like if I
Or
go out-
even watching at home.
So if I have a classic Jordan jersey and I'm 35 years old,
and you're going out somewhere other than to a classic Jordan game, no. No. No.
Why?
So that's including people that live in Texas.
No.
And I
I
wouldn't
mean,
even say-
let's talk about your sneakers. Calling people out.
Let's talk about my sneakers.
Let's not talk about specific people at
Okay,
this table.
let's
no,
be
good.
let's
just talk about
ambiguous
sneakers.
No.
Let's talk
on
about
people that
not
are
you.
over 6 feet tall.
Not you. Not specifically. Not specifically anyone at this table. We will just talk about a general, I don't know, age.
So you want to talk about shoes and Jordans?
Okay, what about it? What about it?
What age
Let's talk
should you
about that.
put? What age do you guys think Jordan should be put down?
Look. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
There's a difference between Jordan 1s and Jordans.
No. What I was gonna say.
No, it's a difference between the classics and from 23 past.
I think it has everything to do, not so much about the type of Jordans and years. It has everything to do. No, it has everything to do with the frequency in which a person wears them. Like I honestly feel like when you're over here, Jordan, that's like your main like shoe game. Sit down. Grow up.
I'm with you. With you.
That's it. It's
if you're wearing
But that
it,
can
if
be
you
fly.
were breaking out, it's fly at 20.
But I'm saying,
But you're
but
not
understand-
in your bag
understand-
right now.
Not
You're in your bag.
But I understand.
Not
but
48.
But I understand. Look, but understand. Even see, y'all trying to play Damon, but Damon.
But Damon doesn't just wear Jordans.
No, he has some. Damon has some good shoes.
Damon has
But
stepped his
Damon-
game up.
But Damon has shoes. Why?
Mike, I'm here. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, wait, what are these your shoes?
Because you have been on him. Damon
yes.
would wear sneakers every day.
He would wear sneakers every day, legit. And I know a lot of men, not outside of you, who would literally, because they have a mad, like they have mad sneaker game, they are sneakerheads to the nth degree. They don't know when it's time to like step into the next level of fashion.
Agreed.
Like a lot of guys have a tendency to be like, oh, I'm gonna keep it young. Nah, son, like step
And
up.
then you don't know. Like you get to this very
But-
shady area of not understanding where young is
Where it is
anymore.
that you're not-
Let me
you don't
say this.
know.
Let me
You
say
don't
this
know
to
what
be
it
fair.
is.
Let me say this to be fair. I would say a lot of guys probably just don't know, but then the woman that they're with obviously is an influence.
That part.
And at that point, then that's when there is a change. So thank you.
Yeah, who you're with definitely determines, because not for nothing, like, if you're with somebody and like she's just like, oh, it's whatever, then you're gonna be like, well, bet I'm doing the same thing. We look off good together.
Yeah, I mean, but many times a lot of guys don't necessarily think they look bad. They're like, man,
Exactly.
yo,
Yo, you know how much this costs?
right, and not even thinking about
They're
wow,
just
it's
for
time.
price tags.
Let's level up. Like, what was it? I don't even want to. Y'all know I'm horrible with like rap lyrics, but when Jay was like, get a suit, get it tapered up or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like it's that time. I think it's that like you literally needed to have a rapper literally give you permission to
wear
do
a
it,
suit.
Right.
versus
Yeah,
it
right.
being like,
And
hey,
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's where
step
a lot
up.
of the influence came from too. A lot of
True.
the influence comes from the music that you listen to.
Yes, facts.
That's facts.
So okay, so
Okay.
let's flip it from guys to girls to women.
Mhm.
So what are some things that you guys have seen
That you
and
don't
it's-
want to see.
that you don't want to see in women from a perspective of like
What
it's
don't
time
you
to
want to
level
see
up?
me wear?
What do I?
Are we just talking about clothes? Are we just talking about clothes?
What don't I want to see you wear?
It can be anything because
The thing is-
hold on,
I
sorry.
gotta think about that. That's a good.
Hold on,
question.
before we flip off.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we talked about jerseys. We talked about sneakers.
Yeah.
I personally, at a certain stage in the game, I am not a fan of men earrings at like 45 plus.
Why?
Oh, that's lower. That's lower. For
even
me.
lower,
That's
40.
35. That's
I'm
30.
trying really hard to not
35.
isolate anybody out there. But when it
I
comes
am.
to men,
I want to
So-
isolate.
so-
I want to
so-
isolate.
I'm like, dude, like
Let me
30,
ask.
like
Let me
legit.
ask. If you are, so if I already have them and I'm 35, are you gonna be like,
You're upset.
You're on the countdown right now. You were
I'm on the
in total
countdown.
clear. You got a good 5 years right now that you.
Yeah,
can
you
like,
can be Pierce.
You can just be.
Bro, I'm saying I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like.
You
I'm
can
like,
get
I've had my
a
ears
mustache
pierced for
tattoo.
like 20 years. I've had my ears pierced for the last 20 years, and
You can
like
diet.
I am my ears.
You can do whatever
Exactly.
you want
I'm
right
saying
now.
I have my ears for the last 20 years of my life, and then I hit 35. You're gonna be like,
Happy
Okay.
birthday.
that is nuts. That's nuts.
I can tell you that happened to me when I met her. That's
She
the
took
same
your
thing.
ear
Yeah,
piercings
that's the
out?
same thing.
Do you pierce too?
I didn't dare. No,
You
no,
pierced him.
no. Devon already
You
had.
suggested it?
him. She
She
changed.
suggested it.
Devon
Baby,
already had his
baby, you
ears.
think
He was here, and you were like,
Devon already had his ears.
Pierced.
Like he already had them pierced. But the thing is, he was like, yo, he was trying to like show me that his piercings were still active.
and you were like,
And I was
want to know
like-
this why?
What? Why are we
For what
even having
reason?
this discussion? Because I'm like, you are like, I was here. I was like, clock is ticking. I was done.
So,
What's your?
so why? So
wait,
you tell me.
what's things they ask? What are things that we don't want them?
But he wants to know the why real quick.
Yeah,
and
what's
we
the
gonna
why?
give it to
We
you,
will
and then
tell
you
you.
can tell us. Okay.
Yes.
So we have.
I don't know.
Here's the deal. You just get to a certain point where like it looks young.
Yes.
It looks like you're trying to. There's a certain celebrity. I'm not going to say the name, where this person, like, lovely, amazing icon, but there was a point where she got to a point in her career where she didn't evolve, and the things that she kept wearing, like, literally overnight, started to look like something that a teenager would be wearing.
Yes.
And she still wears it. And
Yes.
and I feel embarrassed
And
for her now.
nobody tells her. Nobody tells her. So I know exactly who you're talking about.
So hypothetical situation. There's a lot of athletes that are on TV that because they are paid, they have bling bling.
And they have diamonds.
And they have diamond earrings. You're telling me
They have diamonds.
If such and such
So wait.
you have diamonds.
No, I do.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I
Yes,
do
sir.
have diamonds. I do
Show it
have
off.
diamonds.
Can we
Show
waste
it
some time?
out.
Waste some
Yes,
time.
yes, not CZs. And I feel like a lot of people try to replicate
yeah.
what you see on TV. You don't. If you got a diamond, it's kind. It doesn't
So-
make it better. It doesn't make it better. It doesn't make it better. But I'm like,
It's not. It's
that's
not
what
a
they want to
classist thing.
do.
It's just
Fine.
like just they're saying like in general. And after a certain
I'm just
age,
kinda like-
if you have any type of jewelry that isn't like a ring or a necklace, like just put it away.
yes. I mean, even
So at your 30th birthday, are you getting rid of your earrings?
I mean,
he might even do it before.
Honestly, no.
Try to-
That's not a thing. Like I said, I had my nose pierced. I had a hoop, and then one day I was just like, I don't want it.
He edit. You did a self edit.
No, I got rid of it. Like it's just.
Self-edit.
It's weird. Demand accepted.
Yes.
This went from thing to
And
like
it's
an
also-
intervention with Demond.
Yes, you
like
just start to
Jordan's
look.
at 40.
You start to look.
Your drink's gone.
Y'all are the worst.
Okay, wait. All right, you have to tell us what you don't like.
Okay.
What do you like? I don't want to. If she came
So
in with
look-
a belly shirt, would you be like,
No,
Oh
I'd
my
be like,
gosh.
go back upstairs. I'd be like, go back upstairs.
Yeah, go change.
Like
Like my nephew,
there's-
like
I'd be
a
like,
dad.
stop it.
But
So,
well, wait,
okay.
okay.
So is there a certain point for women to not have their breasts out?
Huh?
For you?
Negative.
No.
There's never.
No,
never a
it's
point.
never a time.
No, I'm like,
Wait,
especially.
It might be
No,
not
no,
be
no, no,
appropriate.
no,
I mean,
no.
if you go get them and get those much
Go get 'em?
pants, yeah, you
Yeah,
can
here's-
can extend the life.
But here's my thing too. I feel like sometimes
V-cut
boobs
t-shirt.
sometimes are accessories, and they can
They are
always they can be
accessories.
classy. You don't have to. Be,
Are they classy at 65?
You don't have to be.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If you got the work.
If you got the work done, I think you can. There's like 10, 15 years of life.
Yeah.
There is one actress who. Oh well, there's actually several actresses.
But
who-
actually, hold on.
Yes.
Come on, what's
No, I was
up?
just gonna say real quick. What do you not like about what?
This has to be a part 2 because we haven't even gotten into women because we laid into men.
No, that joke is hilarious.
So all right, guys. So we will have a part 2 of this, you guys. This was good conversation.
Part 2.
So that's
This was
it.
fun.
You guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We are probably gonna have a part 2. That was crazy insane. We are, as you can see, we are a very opinionated family. And
yeah.
we must let Damon actually chat about
Defend himself.
because we laid in.
Expose
and I'm
him.
sure that there's probably a lot of guys out there that actually probably align yourself either with E or Damon or both. We want to hear, please, you guys, LCS, like, comment, subscribe. We want to hear from you.
Leave it in the comments.
Leave
We
it in the
want to know.
comments.
And I mean, we didn't even get to go women.
Into women.
No.
We'll get
So
into women
like,
too.
drop some ideas in there about women. We'll part to the conversation. We'll pick it up.
Fellas,
For sure.
Fellas, I understand if you want to, go ahead. You can message me or Damon separately. I know how it is to having
No
comments
support
below.
group. No support groups. No
Because
support
we don't
groups.
want you out here getting slandered in the comments, so it's okay. Until next time, thank you guys for joining this Cocktail Conversations by the Bar Cartel. We're out.
We out.
Obviously, I was the one that was stressed.
Yeah.